All right, so today, you guys, making this for photographers specifically, sometimes, especially if you do adventures photography, it can be a little tricky to find really cool locations that are near you. But there are a few tips that I have that I love using just for myself personally when I'm looking for amazing shooting locations that are nearby. Obviously, this is a lot more practical because while we all have this bucket list of amazing places we want to shoot, realistically, the majority of your sessions are probably going to be taking place locally. So I have 3 different methods I want to share with you guys that I use personally, and hopefully they'll provide a little bit of help and insight to you guys. So the first one and my favorite one is using alltrails.com. I'm obsessed with AllTrails. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and type in Virginia, so just my state. And what it does is it's going to come up with this page. It's best trails in Virginia. And if I scroll down here on the right side, I've got all these different options for local hikes in the state of Virginia that I can check out for potential shooting locations. So what's great about this is it lists like every hike imaginable. And what I love is, so say I want to go to Bear Fence Mountain Trail. So I'm going to click on this. And what I get here is a page all about the trail. So if I click here, there's going to be a bunch of photos of the spot from other people that have gone here, so I can kind of scout out the location without having to go. If I go back, another thing that's really nice is it has the distance of the trail, the elevation, and it tells you what kind of route it is. So if you're planning to meet someone at a trail, this is super helpful because it's going to allow you to actually be able to figure out like how feasible the hike is going to be based on how long it is, and just to give a more thorough amount of information to your clients so they know what to expect. Also, if you go down here, there's a bunch of reviews so you can kind of see what's local, what's happening, which is also helpful if, for example, maybe it's in a state park and you find out from someone else that the parking lot closes at a certain time. And then if you decide that you want to go here, you can click on directions and it'll take you directly to Google Maps. So you'll be able to plug in your location and see exactly how far away of a drive it's going to be. So that's my number one favorite way of finding locations. You can also download their app, which is really nice, and it will help you navigate when you're actually out and about and trying to find the spot. Okay, the second thing that I love using for finding locations is Google Maps. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and type in the city name. I'm going to pull it up. And all you have to do is just basically pick a spot, one of these roads where this little dude can drop down onto. And then once you get down there, you can literally just cruise down the road, which is pretty common knowledge, obviously. But the reason I like this is it allows me to scout out these locations without going to them. This is especially helpful too, like if you use maybe the AllTrails app and you want to see what a parking lot looks like to help someone find it for meeting up or whatever. But you can see just from this, like I pop down here and there's all kinds of really cool spots just off the side of the road. And then once you find a place that you like, what you can do is you could just zoom out and see the name of what's here. So like you can see that this is Warren Road, and then Borel Road right here. So you could write down that cross street, or right here is Lake Skinner Marina, and have someone meet you there knowing that the location you want to go to is just right up the road this way. All right, and then the last way I want to show you guys is through Instagram, but I like to do this a little bit differently than some people might think. A lot of people will just plug in the actual location marker and look at a spot. So maybe I just like put in some city, Sacramento, and then I just get a bunch of stuff that's tagged Sacramento, and it looks really cool, but I have no clue where it is. So what I prefer to do is actually to just look up a hashtag like this, Central California. And then you have a much larger likelihood of being able to click on these, and then they'll actually have the tagged location where it really is. So I can see that's in Santa Barbara. If I liked that, I can click on this. I see it's in Pacific Grove, Morro Bay. So it just allows me to get a lot more of a specific spot. We got Death Valley here. Super dramatic, but I mean, see, just in the like one page I've been on, there's a bunch of really cool spots. So those are my top 3 ways. Pretty simple stuff, you guys, but hopefully this is helpful for you when you're looking for locations for your next shoot. Let me know in the comments if you use any of these already and if you have any other ways that you love finding locations. And I will catch you guys later.